Hey everyone, welcome back to another speed build of an apartment renovation. This is another apartment that I'm renovating in Evergreen Harbor. As you can tell, probably just by the windows, this neighborhood is one that I actually play in, and it has been upgraded to the greener neighborhood action plan. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the one that encourages like the plant growth. So you can see the plant boxes outside in the neighborhood, and then the windows have gone from those basic white square panes to the ones that actually came in this kit. And this is a pack limited build. I, of course, used the eco lifestyle, the tiny living I included, Seasons and Parenthood and Laundry Day, I believe, are the only ones that I used in here. So there's a few packs, but it is limited, um, which made this a quicker remodel because there's less to choose from in terms of clutter and things like that. So that was fun. And the bathrooms are relatively simple. The family, I think I've mentioned this before, I do have the autofill homes feature in. So whenever there's an apartment or a home that wouldn't normally have Sims in it, it gets filled with a random sim. And I do have their age progression on in this save file. So it is a couple and they have a baby who's currently just born. So not a toddler yet, an actual baby. But I figured they would need a toddler room. So I made the toddler room here for them. I don't know if their baby is a boy or a girl. I didn't even look. It does exist at the moment, but I didn't look to see what the name was or anything like that. So I made this very generic, just animal lover friendly room, and I forgot that this toddler bed exists. I don't know why I always overlook it. It's not actually in the kid category, so that might be why. But I changed the idea for the room based on this bed because I just loved it. I love the see-through canopy that kind of matches the window in the room. I like the muted colors a lot better than what I was originally going for. So I did a quick change of some swatches of the furniture I had picked and then continued decorating the room. Like I said, this child loves animals, or at least the parents hope they do, so that is the theme I went for in the room. Didn't really stick to a color theme, just more the animal theme, and didn't really stick to one in particular. I mean, this rug swatch I think is so cute. It has all the ones that are in those framed pictures, the dinosaur, the bunny, the elephant, the ladybug. I just think it's adorable, very kid friendly. I really liked how this room turned out. And then here we're on to the parents' room. My original thought was that the bassinet would be in their room, but I end up moving it into their actual bedroom, into the toddler's room. Um, just for ease of designing the house. I don't know. I wanted to make the parents' room just their own. So I did play test this. They can walk into the room. So, like, where the door is and where the side table is by the bed is not an issue. And I use that big plant that comes with laundry day. I generally struggle with using bigger plants, but I think that this one worked out okay, and it sort of filled in that dead space there. These windows, when I use them in my own builds, not in apartments, I tend to alt place items onto the windowsill, but you can't do that in these apartments because it counts as being off of the lot because that window space on the outside isn't included in the actual lot space. So I couldn't clutter up the windowsills like I normally would. So I wanted to just block it a little bit with that plant. So that was why I chose to go with the oversized indoor plant, which is generally something I don't do. And again, the color scheme in this room really muted, just a mix of like black, white, gray, blue, orangey wood tones, I want to say, and then some simple decorations. Not too much going on. I did struggle a little bit with picking out the curtains or blinds for this room because there's two different styles of windows. So I started with this one here, but I noticed that the windowsill on the inside was clipping into the curtain, and I didn't like that. So I nixed that idea. Then I tried the blinds. They didn't work out how I wanted them to. So I ended up going with these flapped ones here, just sized down on the smaller window. And then for this one, I did two floor length drapes and just pretended that they would be able to close at night if the parents wanted to or something like that. So now we're on to the living area. I struggled with this floor plan, I'm not gonna lie, and I kept it all in just to kind of show my thought process. I know I wanted to use that Murphy bed style fold up couch thing that came with Tiny Living, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to place it or what colors I wanted to go with. I ended up going with a blue and yellow color scheme in this open space living area, but I struggled finding matching swatches. Shocker, I know. But yeah, I got there in the end. I did not do a full size couch. I decided the two armchairs and that little kid chair was enough because the Murphy bed is a love seat, so I figured that's fine. No big deal. You don't really need a three-seater couch. And then I just added a few simple clutter items here and there. But again, like I said, this is a pack limited build, so the items I had to choose from was less, so it made it kind of quicker. I do like that plant, whatever it's called with the platforms that I end up using. That's from Laundry Day. I think it's so cute. It fits in multiple design styles as well. It sort of has that country feel along with almost a modern feel. Maybe not because of the worn wood, but I feel like it's something that people would include, and I just liked how it looked there. Again, just a nice space filler. And I purposely set the chairs off a little bit on that dining table because I wanted to include the high chair, and I figured it made it look a little bit more lived in. When I do my gameplay, I actually don't ever include high chairs. I think if anyone has ever played with them ever, they know how annoying they can be. So it's something you can delete if you end up downloading this build off the gallery. But I figured I would include it for, just for the aesthetics. They have a toddler, or they have a baby who will be a toddler. It works. And this kitchen, I liked wrapping the counters around that half bath that I included here, and I decided to give them a washer and dryer down here at the end. I figured in an apartment that kind of works. It's not always tucked away. It's sometimes just in the middle of the living area. So I like how that turned out, and I love these Parenthood counters. I think that the things that they include on the shelves for that like full wall length one are really cute. And then even though I have a dining table, I did end up doing an island in the kitchen and some bar stools. I figured, you know, it just sort of filled out the space a little bit. I sometimes struggle with these larger open living spaces, but I like how it came together in the end. And again, not much clutter to put out, but I did put a few pieces and put a few decorations on the wall. Not too much going on. I did use a lot of stuff from the Laundry Day pack. It just sort of all goes together cohesively, in my opinion. So I thought that looked good. And that is about it for this. There are the screenshots at the end, of course. As always, I hope you liked it. Please hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Leave a like, a comment if you want to, and I will see you next time. Bye!